Hi everyone, I'm Tashiya Kalidasa. Subscribe to channel Something Hot and keep watching. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hassan Chaudhary. You're tuned into Something Hot. This is Hard to Hot. My guest tonight is not just our guest, it's the country's guest. She's made a debut with a dream project, none other than Yehali Tashiya Kalidasa. Hi, Yehali.
Hello.
First of all, welcome to Something Hot.
Thank you. Thank you
and
so much.
welcome to Pakistan.
Thank you.
Even though you've been here for like three months,
2.5 months.
Two and a half months.
Yeah.
Let me start by asking, how has your experience in Pakistan been?
Yeah. Actually, it's a very good experience. Everyone is very supportive. Everyone, and I have to say that Pakistan people are very hospitable. They always ask, "How are you? How are you? Do you need anything?"
And they must offer you a lot of food.
Yes, yes, every time. So I love the food here. Biryani, right? Biryani. So yeah.
I see you've not put on a lot of weight in the 2.5 months. So you've not eaten a lot of food that was offered to you.
No, even in Sri Lanka, I don't eat much.
So Yehali, tell me something. You were 17 when you came to Pakistan.
Yeah.
And you actually celebrated your 18th birthday in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Tell me, how does a 17-year-old Sri Lankan girl get a chance to be cast in one of the biggest Pakistani drama serials to have come out?
Yeah.
How did it all happen?
So, I have done three teledramas in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So after that, Colonel Rohana Vikramasinghe, he was the one who told me that you send me your biodata. So we asked why, and he said Pakistani teledrama, and we didn't care about that much. We were like, okay, we send like that, and after that, after 1 month, he called me and told that you have got selected, and we were like, what? We were all like, but they are going to call you and arrange it. So after that, I came here.
So you actually, so just to understand the process, you were got a call from the Sri Lankan army.
Sri Lankan army.
So the Sri Lankan army reached out to you.
Yeah, special thanks to Sri Lankan army. They were the one who selected me for this. Yeah.
Do you know about the process? What the process was like? Here, the production house must have reached the Sri Lankan army.
Actually, I don't know. They called me and just said that I have got selected.
That's it.
That's it.
And the first call that you got, did they ask something specific from you?
No, they were like, welcome, you have got selected for this. And
no, but on what basis? What did you give to them?
It means?
Like the first time, what is it that you gave to the Sri Lankan army that they then sent back to the Pakistani production house?
I gave them a biodata.
The biodata?
Yeah.
So the Pakistani producers here must have seen your reels,
yes,
or your previous work.
After that, they have got selected.
After that,
I have got selected.
After that, you got selected.
Yeah.
So you selected, and while you were in Sri Lanka, did you then, after being told that you were selected, did you have any idea what you were selected for?
Yeah, no. After that, they told me about the character. Colonel Umair called me and told me about the character.
Colonel Umair from here?
From here. After that, they sent me the script and I read it and I was okay with it. And after that...
Okay, so what happened was that you were got in touch with the Sri Lankan army. Sri Lankan army reached out to you and they said that we want to know more about you. Give us your biodata because there is an acting offer for you.
Yeah.
And the Sri Lankan army then told you when you were selected, put you in touch with the Pakistani army.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
And then the Pakistani army spoke to you and they briefed you about the whole project and everything. At what point were you auditioned by Nadeem Beg?
So yeah, after I have got selected, Nadeem sir and Colonel Umair, we had a Zoom meeting. And after that, Nadeem sir said, I need Urdu dialogues. I'm going to give you Urdu dialogues. So just make a video and send it to me. So after that, I sent it to him. It was so difficult, but I did, and he said okay.
And he said okay.
Yeah.
It was approved.
Yeah, it was approved.
In your first attempt.
Yes.
That's very interesting. Now tell me something. Urdu obviously is not your language, and you've not spoken Urdu.
Of course.
You don't speak Urdu. You don't watch Urdu content.
No.
So how did you prepare for the audition?
I just studied every single word. I just studied, and I think I can quickly learn. I catch a language very quickly. So
if you give me a single script, I'm pretty sure I will not be able to tell what it says.
Yeah.
So when you got an Urdu script,
it was in Roman English.
It was in Roman English?
Roman English, yeah.
And so you could pick up on the words?
Pick up. I just picked up. And also Uzma and everyone just supported me. This is the word. You have to spell it.
I'm talking about the audition.
Oh, yeah. I was just, I asked Colonel Umair just how to spell this one, how to spell it, and he sent a voice note.
How to pronounce
he just sent a voice note.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And once you were here, I assume language was a barrier, or was it not? Because obviously you just speak English.
Yeah.
And here, because you were not just working with the production team here, you were working with the officers of the PMA.
Yeah.
And I have heard that you were, all of you, the entire cast, were getting instructions in Urdu. So yes. How big of a challenge was that?
Actually, sometimes I ask Dana, Anir and everyone, what did he say? Kya bola? Kya bola? I just ask. And they explained it to me. But most of the time, the moves they do the moves. I just click them.
Oh, you pick on the moves.
Pick, yeah.
Just the move just by watching what they're doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
But your dialogue, some of your dialogues are very, emotionally in moments which are very emotional, and for that, an actor, when they're performing, the focus is on acting at times when they're comfortable with the language. But if they're not comfortable with the language, that's an additional thing that they have to think about and focus on. That, okay, am I pronouncing this word right? I hope I'm not pronouncing this word wrong.
Exactly.
So again, that must have been an additional challenge for you.
Yes, actually Urdu is very kind of difficult, but somehow I managed to do it. I don't know. I have no idea, but I did it anyways.
On set, who would help you with your Urdu the most?
Uzma and Abdullah.
Uzma and Abdullah, part of the production team.
Yeah,
the part of the production team.
Uzma,
they would really help you understand what the script said,
yeah,
the meaning of the sentences,
how
and
to spell it. Yeah.
Have you picked on some Urdu words that you are taking home with you? Some of your favorite words or phrases, maybe?
Haan ji. Yeah, some words. Matlab. Kya matlab?
Kya matlab?
Bye.
Bye.
Behen. Those are the words.
Yaar.
Yaar. Yeah.
I hope they didn't teach you any swear words in Urdu.
Dananir. Dananir did that.
Because you see, that's the first thing. Usually when you're learning a new language and your friends and all that, usually that's the first thing they teach you.
They ask in Sinhala. Say this one. Yeah.
So
Uzma.
So now they've learned Sinhalese curse words, and you've picked on Urdu. Which is good. You both have good ammunition.
Exactly, of course.
So, coming to when you came to Pakistan, you landed in Karachi?
Karachi, yeah.
You landed in Karachi here, and then you traveled all the way up north to Abbottabad.
Abbottabad, yeah.
Abbottabad.
No, Karachi to Islamabad, and after that
Islamabad, and then you went to Abbottabad.
Yeah.
How much time did you spend in Karachi initially?
3 days ago, I came here.
No, before, the first time when you came.
Yeah, I didn't come here and...
Oh, you didn't come here?
No.
You went straight to Islamabad? Straight to Islamabad.
Straightly.
So you wouldn't be wrong to say that you spend most of your time in Abbottabad.
Abbottabad, yeah.
It's actually, one of the
most
beautiful
it's very beautiful
places in Pakistan.
Beautiful.
What was your first impression of Pakistan?
Main thing was the people, very hospitable, very nice, very kind. I think it's in their blood. So I asked someone, why are you like this? Like, why so hospitable? They said, it's in our blood. So yeah, that's what. It's heart touching.
Can you reveal anything about your character that we don't know yet?
You have to watch the drama. Yeah.
I suppose by the time that this interview goes out, people have already seen your character, but it won't have evolved to the extent that you've played it.
Yeah.
But I mean, anything that you would want to share with the audience that you're at liberty to reveal. Because obviously, this is a story of a Sri Lankan girl whose father was also trained at the PMA.
The PMA,
and
yeah.
the father was killed during a suicide attack.
Yeah.
And now she has come to Pakistan to be trained by the same institution that has trained her father.
Yeah.
It's quite an emotional journey for this character.
Yeah. So she is a very talented girl. She is talented at everything. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
How was the process of shooting? You worked in Sri Lanka. You were working in Pakistan for the first time, an international project for you. What were the differences?
Yeah, because I haven't done any army projects before, and Nathmy Perera, he's a very good director. He's very supportive. Everyone is very supportive, and I felt something different when I have worked with Sri Lankan people, and they both are very good.
They're both very good.
Both.
So you have no complaints?
No complaints. Everyone is really good.
Who did you have your most screen time with? From what we've seen, you have a lot of scenes with Sajjal.
Sajjal and who is Saira.
Sajjal and Saira.
Saira, because yeah.
Who's your better friend now, Sajjal or Saira?
Sajjal. Yeah, Sajjal.
Tell us
also
about...
Dananir.
Also Dananir.
Dananir.
Okay. So tell us about the memories of shooting Sinf-e-Aahan.
Sajjal. I have to talk about Sajjal because she's very supportive, and always talk about me and you're beautiful, you're like this. Everyone. And Uzma, the director, Nathmy Perera, everyone is very supportive. And Dananir always talk about jokes. She's
always talking about partying. Party ho rahi hai.
Yeah, party girl. She's always talking about. She's always laughs, and she makes everyone laugh. Yeah.
So, in terms of playing an army officer, that comes with its own set of challenges, I assume. Because there was a lot of training involved, and we saw in the teasers and trailers as well that you guys were running around, and there was a lot of physical activity involved. Was that a challenge?
Very tough, and it was a challenge actually because the gun was very heavy for me. Like I can't even touch it. It's very heavy, but it was a very good experience, and it's tough. It's tough.
How did you manage to overcome this?
I don't know. It's acting.
It's acting.
Yeah.
So when you have to do a job, you just have to do
it.
You just have to do it. One of your fondest memories, that's something that you really remember and you will take back home to Sri Lanka.
My birthday.
Your birthday.
Yeah. My mother, she gave me a surprise with everyone. Danani, Sajjal Ali, everyone was there. So they gave me a surprise.
Your mother has remained with you throughout?
Throughout.
I mean, we should interview her as well and talk about her experiences as well.
Yes.
How it has been for us. Tell me something about working with Nathmy Perera. He's one of the finest directors that we have in Pakistan.
To be honest, he's my favorite director. Yeah,
from the projects from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, he's my favorite director because He's very supportive, and always talking about me. You are very good. So he's my favorite. He's very good.
Did you also realize that all the actresses that you were working with are amongst the leading actresses in Pakistan?
Yes, I was so excited because I have watched Sajal Ali's film called Mum.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so when I was in Sri Lanka, I saw this Sinf-e-Aahan picture with Sajal and all.
Yeah,
They,
yeah,
they
yeah.
were there. So I showed it to my mom and said, she was in this film, yeah, like that. I was so excited.
Have you, did you get a chance to know the other actresses closely as well? We had Jumna, we had
Yeah, yeah,
Saira,
yes,
Ramsha.
yes.
Of course, Saira and Sajjal you're friends with, but there's Ramsha and Jumna.
Ramsha, everyone is so good.
Everyone is so good.
Everyone.
Nobody teased you on set?
Dananir. Dananir, always.
Always teasing you.
Yeah, teasing.
Always
Teasing.
teasing you.
Everyone. She's teasing everyone.
So tell me, now that you've delivered your first big Pakistani project, are you willing to take on more projects in Pakistan?
I'm hoping. I wish. Yeah.
You're open to the idea.
Yeah.
Anything that's lined up in Sri Lanka when you go back?
No, because I'm doing A levels in 2023, so
Okay.
I'm going to back to studies.
You have to go back to studies.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's going to be difficult going back to studies because you've made a really
know.
big appearance here,
Yeah.
and
I know.
I think a lot of the Pakistani audience and the fans will really start teasing you again, and they probably want to watch you on the screen again.
Yeah. It will be difficult, but I have to do my studies.
Maybe we can tell your mummy to, like, go easy on you in terms of studying and not put
Yeah.
too much pressure on you.
Yeah.
Before coming to Pakistan, in Sri Lanka, you mentioned that you've done a few projects.
Yeah.
Those were for television or for movies or?
I have done one movie
Okay.
and 3 teledramas.
Wow, so you must have been what, 15, 16 when obviously in Sri Lanka. When did you start working?
15, when I was 15.
Wow,
Yeah.
15. So
I did commercials.
You did commercials.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the field of acting or performing arts?
Yeah, my first acting was a commercial. So a commercial coordinator called me from Instagram. He has seen my pictures. After that, he called me and told me that you have a commercial.
So just with your Instagram pictures, you got selected for a commercial.
Yeah.
That's so. So you see, parents who are strict on their children for using Instagram, it's not so bad after all.
Not bad. Not bad. Not at all.
Well, thank you very much for giving us time and for giving us this interview. On a final note, any message that you have for the viewers and the audience?
So thank you for the love and support you gave me. I have to say thank you, Sana and Samina. They are the producers, and Nadeem Beg, Uzma, everyone. And special thanks to Sri Lankan Army and Pakistan Army. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yehali. Wish you all the best for all your future projects. And as I said, I hope that may you come to Pakistan once again. And with the success of Sinf-e-Aahan, I hope that we get to see you on the Pakistani television screens again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.